Every social media app collects enormous amount of user data. Then why only TikTok is under so much scrutiny? Is data privacy really the main danger of TikTok? Data privacy concerns over TikTok has led to its ban in some countries and has led to intense scrutiny in some others. But what exactly TikTok has done to be singled out amongst the plethora of social media apps out there? TikTok has lot of issues, but data privacy is the least of its problems. TikTok's privacy policy lists the data that it collects from users and the added features like facial recognition, fingerprint scanning, interest monitoring, location access and storage of data like a user's mobile carrier, unique device identifiers, keystroke patterns are already present in some forms in other social media apps for years. It's nothing new. It is really important to look at the full picture to understand data privacy concerns in general. User personal data, users' engagement pattern on the app are collected by almost every social media app to sell advertisement contents and products that may be of interest to the same user. It is the core fundamental of how social media companies generate revenue. And it's the same thing with TikTok. That being said, a Chinese company collecting data on Indian users should never be allowed given the conflicts between the two countries and the fact that Chinese government exerts its control on all the businesses that are based in China. So these companies are bound to share their data with the Chinese government if they are forced to do so. But what really is surprising to me personally is that when TikTok's user data collection policy, or spying as some people would call it, is presented as if no other social media company is doing it. We as users should be more aware about the personal information that we share and allow each apps to use and the risk associated with it. Otherwise, these data privacy concerns about TikTok is just from the fact that users are comfortable with giving their data to the US tech giants but not to a Chinese company. US tech companies already know more about you than TikTok will ever do. And if you think your data is safe with the US social media companies, well, there is plenty of stuff available to read about it. And if being a Chinese company is the only fault with TikTok, then it has already set its strategy to distance itself from China. TikTok has already appointed an American CEO and is all set to shift its headquarters outside China, most likely in the US. As far as the Indian ban is concerned, it is also trying to woo the Indian government by proposing to shift its data center for Indian users from Singapore to India. Although TikTok is definitely a problem, but data privacy was never the main issue with it. TikTok's main problem has always been its content. Apps like TikTok basically promote viralism. All social media apps do to some extent. But TikTok has made it much easier to become viral overnight and to gain a sustained followership. And this is where the craze begins. Uncontrolled spread of hate speech, adult content, access to children, glorifying violence against women, animal abuse, and sometimes just pure nonsense trends on the app just to be viral. And most of the content creators are just teenagers. This is what the real problem of TikTok has always been. And for the viewers, this app is taking addiction to new levels. Users have become so much addicted to the app that TikTok itself introduced a new feature on the app advising people to take a break after 90 minutes of constant usage. To find a solution, we can always ban the app. But then, tens of other copycats will rise again to take its place, and as they gather more downloads and popularity, the same problem will rise again, even from the same sources that despise TikTok. A real solution would be if these apps start self-regulating to ward off the communalism, prejudices, stereotyping, discrimination, and effectively caution users on spending too much time on the app. It should also focus on promoting knowledgeable and inspiring videos which would make people more responsible. At the end of the day, this whole issue rests on us, the users. Eventually, we have to become more aware about the private data that we share online and be more responsible about the content that we create and share.